The internet, man, it just makes people feel like, the bridge between celebrity personality and just being a normal person, that's broken down. Anybody can become famous for nothing nowadays, man. You just need the internet. You look at, Kim Kardashian is a multi-millionaire. I don't know exactly what it is she does besides look pretty. Creativity, really and truly, that's what really get me going. Besides beautiful women, I'm inspired to make dope stuff for people that's like-minded like myself.
Proving oneself and creating identity in order to survive in music, right? Like my identity is I'm the best. That's what the I am. And you're on that, right? But before I dropped Peso, you didn't even like Raph. So you still got that in you, that sense of like, don't forget who started this whole fashion killer. Don't forget, right?
I just logged off with every session and I feel uninspired. But let's talk about inspiration. I didn't name this video to sound cocky or narcissistic or to be like, I use people. I just learned how to name videos, I guess. I watched this interview for Apple Music that Rocky did with Zane Lowe a few days ago because he is finally releasing an album after a few years. And they just dropped this song, Hijack. So it was like a promotion kind of an interview. Here's the thing about me. I'm not a fan of discography. I'm not the type of fan that knows every song. I'm not the type of fan that is obsessed with the entire figure as a whole and every creation that the artist has made. I'm more into the way that they are, into the swag, into the essence of the things. I view every creation as an extension of the essence. I just love the art for the person, the emotion, the story, the way they carry themselves. So at a time where I don't really feel inspired or super high energy, I like to watch these interviews, watch documentaries of people who are great to me, who I view as successful, who I really, really respect for their actions and how they align with their values. I guess I just love artists for how they bring things into the world and not what they bring exactly. I just love observing the little, evolutionary stages of their success. I just really love seeing how they grow and how they think and how they get whatever they want. And I just love seeing people fail and succeed and grow from their pain. And that's really what inspires me. I even caught myself watching music videos not for the, experience of the song, but to kind of feel the artist, Like I see how you made this. I see how this made you feel. Like I see how you gathered all your friends to do this thing. How you, imagine me watching a music video, Joey Badass with a beautiful girl in a bathtub. Oh, you really did this. I'm like, this was a vision. This was a journey. This took so many sleepless nights and I really feel it. Like this is what really resonates within me. I'm not here for the sound. I'm not here for the song. It's like a cute little prize at the end. It's like, this is what you do. This is really fun. I like the music. I like the taste. But how you did it and the persistence. And I feel like life is all about endurance. So me seeing how people endure pain and they come out stronger on the other side is what really makes me respect people. So my whole point is using people as stairs. We usually tend to own every idea that flows to us, every thought. That's why we get anxiety. That's why we can't meditate. That's why we get stressed and we get panic attacks and whatever. And we get depressed. Because we identify with every thought and idea that flows to us. We view it as our reality, as, okay, this is what life is about now. This is what I am. This is what I created. This is who I am. But even with ideas, even with creative things, it's not really yours. Your mind is a vessel that lets ideas and thoughts flow through it. And you can create on them. And yes, in a sense, it's your creation, but it's not really yours. You are some kind of a plate that holds all of this space. It's like, yeah, you hold space for energy. So it's very difficult for us to see ideas as shared resources because we live on a planet with resources in bodies that were constructed in the same way that are revealed to almost the same amount of value. You know what I mean? We have very similar opportunities, very similar ways of looking at things, very similar ways of functioning as, in human bodies. So therefore we have the same abilities to create and get to the points of this human experience that we want. So you seeing someone succeed and you seeing someone get to some kind of a level of whatever, like an achievement of some sort, you are far more likely to get inspired by it if you see yourself as equal to this person and capable of doing the same thing, when you view them as not just an inspiration, but like literal stare that lights up as a sign, as evidence for you that you can do it, you know? We always tend to compare our journeys to other people. And you know, why I don't follow celebrities, or like I never watched the Kardashian thing. Not saying that I'm different or none of that, but don't follow any like celebrity drama, or I don't really go into like the Kendrick Lamar and Drake beef, or any sort of like, wow, Kim Kardashian posted this and that and he said this about him. Exactly why I don't care about none of the beef from my high school. It's the same thing. I view these people as just people in my life. Why would I care about Veronica beefing with Vanessa? How does that affect my life? I feel like creative liberation comes, and viewing yourself as equal to everyone comes when you realize that people that built this life before you, people that came before you, people that are living right now that you view as some kind of you know, an idol or a celebrity or someone who is higher than you or someone who talks to you through a screen and seems like they know something. True liberation comes when you realize that these people are not smarter than you. These people are not more capable than you. They just fit into a time frame with opportunity, and they met it with execution. That's it. That's literally it. A little bit of belief and organizing their thoughts, action. This is how success is formed. And I feel like persistence is a big part. So whenever you are kind of like doing the same thing and you're kind of making yourself feel all of these things and alchemizing your actions to match your values and working towards a dream, and you feel discouraged, it's again so amazing to just view all of these people as not your enemies, not even distractions as everyone tells you. Yes, celebrities can be used as distractions for big communities to get caught up on and not pay attention to bigger issues, but viewing them as equal to you, viewing them as people, viewing people who inspire you as people can show you that they are just evidence that it works. So I watched this interview with A$AP Rocky, and I felt like I was levitating. I was at the gym, I felt super heavy, I was trying to make myself feel better with the gym. Again, I feel like I might cancel the gym month. I just paid for it, but I might cancel it because it doesn't really make me happy. It turned into a coping skill, and I don't do it for the joy. And I decided that I will start doing things to feel joyful because I want to feel like I'm living a fun life. And gym doesn't bring me happiness anymore. It's like a regulation technique that kind of became old. Doing it every day doesn't bring me any sort of value besides like movement and health benefits, but it's not mentally helping me anymore. I'm sat at the gym watching the interview with A$AP Rocky and Zane Lowe, and I feel like I just had a glimpse into my future. Like I just watched someone do it, and I felt so good, and I didn't feel even the slightest bit of like, I can't do this. This is unachievable. Like, wow, he's so lucky. I just felt, it's weird to say proud because I do not know this person, but I just felt so relieved that it is possible. Every successful person is evidence of God's grace. You are evidence of God's grace. You are successful because you won the lottery of even being here and breathing right now. It just comes down to those little things, like opportunity to just wake up and take a breath. But every person who achieved something that you view as valuable, every person who built a family of their dreams, every person who released this album that seems like a success, every person who got into your dream university, every person that you look up to in a sense is evidence that it is possible. It's not supposed to be a competition. It's not supposed to be like, oh, this spot is taken, I'm in a race. I saw this video a few days ago that was like, God doesn't talk to you like, you have to wake up at 5 a.m. and win this race. Everyone is sleeping and you have to prove. Oh, even David Goggins' reels are like that. This is when everyone quits. So be the bigger person. Do it while everyone is sleeping. Do it when everyone is not paying attention. You are the chosen one. Always kind of fear losing, and you fear missing out on things. And we forget that we live different lives with completely different stories. We are not that connected. While we really are, because the same pattern works of persistence, of trusting, of failing, and just viewing people who inspire you as evidence that it works really helps you build the courage to do the same thing. And And yeah, it was his son's birthday, and I just watched that interview and I was so happy for him. I was just like, wow, he seems so peaceful and grounded, and I really, really took that all in. I don't even care about, I didn't like the song, to be very honest, but it was Hijack. It was okay. It wasn't phenomenal. It just didn't really lyrically or musically do nothing to my soul. But it was just nice seeing him so happy, and that's what I like about art. The artist made me feel. I don't really even care about the discography that much. It's the way you carry yourself, the way you speak, the way you live your life, the way you bring things into the world is what matters, not really what you bring into the world. So it's more valuable to go on a walk and breathe and then show up to a room being full of life and confident and be graceful with everyone around you instead of being stressed but performing well. I just love seeing people succeed. This is my point. Also, this stairs metaphor is kind of interesting because I referred to this moment in history once before. It was when Jaden was talking about his musical inspirations, how he was copying Tyler and Kanye when he was trying to find his own sound when he was younger. He was actually super young then when he was talking about it, but he said when he was just starting to make music, he was super inspired by Kanye and Tyler, and he was literally copying their music in order to find his own sound. So that's what I said before. We tend to own our thoughts and ideas so much. So we think that everything, every kind of inspiration is copying, every kind of inspiration is stealing an idea, while it's literally just you trying to find your own way of seeing it. Because if you liked it, it means that it's resonating in your heart. You relate to this person's essence. So kind of trying to make your own thing, creating on what you love, it's beautiful and shouldn't be judged. He referred to this as stairs. So look at life as a staircase. Like you're standing on a staircase, everything around you is dark. All the stairs are dark. You don't see where you're going. And you're trying and you're failing. You don't really know. You're kind of going up, but you don't really know what you're doing. Kind of walking with no direction. You know that you're going up, but no clarity really. So there's this stair that's lit up. It's bright. It's right in front of you. It's somewhere up there. And it would be just dumb. I love the name of the new Rocky album. The moment these shirts drop, I'm getting the Don't Be Dumb shirt. So instead of being dumb and just keep walking on these dark stairs, you can look at this stair that is bright and try to step on it, try to reach it, try to see what's there. And while you're there, another stair will light up, another stair will light up. As you go, you will figure out what you like, but you have to have courage in getting inspired and trying things that already have worked and, you know, proven to give results.
If Drake is over here and he finds a stair and it lights up, I'm not going to be an idiot and say, oh, I'm only going to use my stairs. I don't care about the stairs. All I care about is going higher. I'll find my own stair, and then I'll step on another one, step on another one.
And connect with people who seem to have it figured out, even when they don't. Just when you resonate with someone, have the courage to express it. Have the courage to connect. Have the courage to just make things to make them. Don't even feel the pressure to release anything. Don't feel the pressure to create something for it to succeed. So not even in the creative space. Obviously, when we're talking about art, it's very helpful to just kind of bounce off of other people's ideas and get inspired. It's beautiful. But even in life, even with people who seem to have shared values with you, it's so beautiful to see them succeed. One of those stairs in order to get there, one of those stairs to keep yourself going and push yourself to believe in this vision is observing people do it and getting encouraged by it, getting inspired and grateful for them. It's like almost like you prayed for them, you know, like their prayer came true. It makes me so happy to see people happy. It means that it's possible, you know. Every single step that you take is evidence that it works. It's just a step on this journey to getting where you want to be. So yeah, just seeing people create. This is again, comes back to I cannot be around people who are not artists. In a sense, I still believe that everyone is an artist. Everyone has a seed of God and expression in them. It's just about you recognizing and staying true to this calling of greatness, because everyone is meant to be. Everyone was born to be great, but not everyone was meant to discover it, recognize it, believe it, and make it happen. Because there has to be balance. Not everyone can be great, but we were all born with this capability. Me personally, I recognize that I cannot be around people who haven't recognized their greatness and aren't devoted to achieving it and making it happen. So this is what I actually call an artist, like people who are believers. As corny as it sounds, honestly, I don't care. I just want fun times. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go dance today. I'm going to meditate under this tree. I'm going to make the most out of this day. Every day is an opportunity. Cry as long as you need to. Feel as much as you need to. Everything will be okay. You are nature. Look at nature. Every time you feel hopeless, just turn back to where you came from. Literally touch some grass, like literally touch grass. Even when it's raining and you're crying, it's the same thing. Even when it seems frustrating and confusing because it's summer and you're not supposed to be going through such a deep period of self-exploration and, existential dread, but everything is aligned. You are exactly where you're supposed to be right now. You are not behind. You are on time, and your time is coming. I made a painting a few days ago to remind myself that my time is coming. And sometimes you just got to do those things. Sometimes you are the only one that can give yourself hope. So observing and noticing those little things and seeing everything and everyone around you as evidence that there is love, there is grace, there is hope, and there is inspiration if you look for it. If you ask for it, you will be given what you ask for. I pray that everything that you're working towards is going to come true even better than you can ever imagine. That you will feel peace and ease and love beyond your comprehension. And I just know that you are destined for greatness. If you believe in it, if you keep showing up with persistence, if you keep believing that this is just a preparation period, no matter how confusing and painful it seems, you will become stronger and you'll get everything that you want and even more. Okay. Thank you so much for watching. I still cannot believe people watch me and I'm able to help with my soulful yapping. I'm just feeling things, so thank you so much for feeling with me. Touch some grass, it gets better. I just love how low this tree is. I can just lay under it and really feel protected, like you're laying under a roof, but you're still outside.